Alrighty, so sod farm, getting ready to do the maiden flight on Nick's ITV Piper. So let's give this a whirl and see what happens. And give her a shell.
So this is the maiden flight on the 25-meter ITV Piper. So this is my buddy Nick's wing. He just got it. Asked me to do the maiden flight, kind of give my first impressions. See how it does. So I guess a little about me. Been flying about 2 years, about 140 flight hours. I think this is flight number 157. I currently fly a 20-meter Hadron XX. So this is an E and C wing opposed to the Hadron, which is about an E and D, technically. So we're just filling it out, see how it does. She's a little floaty. A little more than what I'm used to with the Hadron. Yeah. It's also about 6:30 in the afternoon, so it's still fairly thermic. Temperatures are right about 80 degrees. So not ideal flying time yet, little turbulent, but I kind of wanted to do it early just to see how it felt in the bumps. Now keep in mind this is a 25 meter and I'm basically used to a 20 meter. Good. So currently I'm trimmed out about 25%. This wing has a really long trimmer setting. So I'll play with that around a little bit, but still just getting a feel for it at the moment. So this wing is made out of France. It is a full reflex wing. So it should be pretty hot. I'm currently flying with just the regular brakes. It's got these tip steering lines, which I'm going to play with here in a minute. I'm going to climb up, gain a little altitude, kind of see what she has. The risers on this are pretty basic, not a whole lot going on. They're really thin, which, I don't know, seems a little sketchy because I like doing acro and I want something strong, but obviously it's good quality. Just newer technology. The rides are thin, the lines are thinner, and as long as it holds its strength, it's actually a benefit. Try to get in a little bit of bumps and see how it handles. It's got the shark nose profile, so it's going to cut through air and turbulence really well. So I'm actually kind of hoping to get a little bit of turbulence here. Still get some thermals, try to hit some bumps and see how it feels. But right now it's a rock, flying super stable, and we're just cutting through. Into the wind, we're right about 20 miles an hour, trimmed in at the 25%. So we're moving along pretty good. So we're gonna trim out to, actually, you know what? Let's dump. Dump the trims. So we'll hit full reflex into the wind. Level out here. And we're rocking 28 miles an hour. So from 25% trim to full trim out, gained about 7 miles an hour. Not bad. And I am on the very low light side of this wing. So, you know, load up the wing. It's gonna fly a lot better. So we kind of see how she flies. Do a tip steer, full reflex. Not bad. Okay. Let's trim. Oh yes. Let's go to the second white line, which is right about neutral. So the manual says that anything beyond 25% trims, you want to use the tip steer line. So you can actually tie the tip steer into the main line to have 2D steering. So my buddy hasn't done that yet. He probably will. We're kind of just playing it out. Seeing how he likes it. So trimmed almost neutral. We'll see how it maneuvers using just the brakes, the main brakes. Check the stability here. She does pretty good. She's booking. Feels nice and stable. Man, I really feel like I have a lot of weight shift authority with this wing. Now let's do a little something with just the tip steer. Oh yeah. She's got good roll authority. Very responsive. I mean, it's not a Hadron. It's not a D-rated wing. This is an intermediate. But it's responsive. I think it would be a good step up. I would say this is probably a really good third wing. I don't think I would fly this, unless you're lightly loaded, I don't think I'd fly this as like my second wing. But it would definitely make a really good third wing, which is exactly what Nick's doing. Probably a really good first reflex wing, I would say. So I kind of want to trim out just a hair more, really get this right in the middle. So we're right in the middle of our trim settings. So we're gonna do a little bit of playing here. There, it's just nice and solid. So with the tip steer, let's see how we do here. Nice big wing overs. Yep. See how she dives? Nice. Get that wingtip down. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun on this wing. I mean, this is the Maiden Flight. This is the first time she's been in the air. So I'm taking it fairly chill. She rips. Do the same thing with the main brakes. Oh, a little turbulence, all right. She's holding strong. Oh yeah, some nice bumps right there. So, some steering with some main brakes here. Yeah, not nearly as docile. I would definitely tie in some 2D steering with this swing. Absolutely. Yeah. A lot more floaty. Yeah, I say you tie in that 2D steering and she'll rip. No doubt. Trim in to line number 2, which is right about that 50%, I think, for our landing. Let's see how she does. Bring her on in. We're gonna come straight in. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with her. Nice float. Check the flare authority here. Oh, levels off nice. Nice little foot drag. Lifty as shit. So Nick said it didn't want to come down, and it still just wanting to fly for days. Yeah, very, very lifty, especially at my weight range. But yeah, a little bit of wind, and she just wants to fly. So first impression, it's an awesome wing. I think Nick's gonna have a shit ton of fun with it. So good times.